Hello everyone, I'm coming to you live from the Winnebago. I told these men, I said, if you don't let me have a Budweiser and a Camel Lights, I was gonna lose my mind. They had to negotiate and compensate and do all kinds of eights, and they decided that, you know, everything in the Mormon church as it is right now, they might as well just let me have my cigarettes. Oh, almost wasn't enough. Filtered, non-filtered. Now ladies, I just want to tell you something right now. If you can't say the word vagina, then maybe you shouldn't have one. What you call like a really, really smart person, because when I was in health class, people were trying to learn about things, like diseases and everything, and stuff, but I was learning the names to all the parts in anyone's reproductive system. That was like half the time talking to these people is like talking to someone while they're watching Star Wars. You ain't got no idea. It don't make no sense. But I'm going to tell you something about Star Wars that no one ever talks about, and that is the fact that they had the best fashions. They had the best fashions. I mean, it could be 20 years from now or 20 years ago. It was just amazing. And I love when that little Princess Leia, she goes to see the Ewok people, and they have a dress just her size. Oh my goodness. Talk about fashion. I mean, that was like Project Runway, Interstellar. I think the number one lesson that I could impart on people when you're going on a long journey is to be careful about your vagina. Because I went into the Thai restaurant, and there was this lesson number 2. My thoughts have just changed. If you go to a Thai restaurant, don't get above a level 1. They'll ask you how hot you want it. You don't want it that hot, baby. And if you get it, when you wipe your hands with alcoholic sanitizer, they're all over the place right now for some reason. And don't touch yourself down there. You don't want to be in a Winnebago with any kind of person if you get. The way these voting things be going these days, I'm telling you what, being on this traveling adventure with these fine folks, I think I'm going to run for office. I have just about decided it. I mean, I could probably run in northern Florida. Here's the thing about northern Florida that most people don't. They got these pine cones you can find anywhere. It basically is nothing but cows. I mean, you could just totally be in Indiana, and the humidity and everything, it's just exactly the same. So if you ever feel like you don't get to travel very much, just go outside in the humidity and think, right now I could be in northern Florida just looking at a thing of cows. We are on our way to Zionsville, and I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out there panhandling. I saw this one lady, she had a bunch of kids, and she had her guitar case and her dog, and she had a couple laptops, and she was asking for money to get to some place where she could be canning some fish. And I took a bunch of change out of all the men's pockets, and we had to go. The Winnebago can't stop very long. We got to jump her tail. So I just took all the money, I just took everything we had, and I just pelted her with it. I just kept pelting her with it and pelting it with her and pelting her with it and pelting it with her. And I decided I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse on that lady. Check on my betta fish. I haven't fed them in 30-something days. There's 2 of them, so I suppose if something goes wrong, the other will just take care of, you know, I hate cannibalism.